Hello everyone, welcome back to Hardcore episode 2 from this forever world that I've started. Today I want to make a barn of some kind for animals because right now this is the only food I have and I need food to survive. So I need to set up a proper food source as we don't really have any fields or anything. Um, and yes, but first things first, I need to get some better armor. This armor is not gonna protect me for much longer, which means I'm gonna upgrade to iron armor. So I'm gonna do that right now. 3 pieces. Wow. Looking so much better and much more protected. But I wanna enchant it to just to be 100% sure I'm protected. So let's go over to the skeleton farm to farm some levels and level up. Satisfying. And just like that, we are back at our base. Would you look at this area? It's so beautiful. Wow, I really like this lighting with all these different beautiful colors coming together. And this tree that I might tear down actually, because I don't really think it fits with these other trees. But now we need to enchant our gear. Also, I made these 2 gravestones last episode, but I don't have any names on it. I would like to name these, so if you have any ideas, comment down below. Maybe if you lost a hardcore world or some other YouTuber, um, they can lay down here in my world, because it's alive and running. We're not dying anytime soon. Need to take. I think my chest plate is the most important. Protection 3. I'll take it. Oh, that's all we got. I guess something like breaking out the shoes and protection 4. That's pretty good. Oh, respiration 2. Okay, that's good. And the pants. This protection 2 works. Now we are a little more protected, but we also need a shield. Boom. Now I want to start terraforming this area so we can build our barn. I think it's going to be down here somewhere, so we have enough space. So first things first, we need to tear down this entire forest. So let's get chopping, shall we? And just like that, this entire forest is gone. Now I wanna remove all of this leaf litter as it doesn't really fit in with planes. And I think the best way to do that is to grab a water bucket. Go away, dude. Thank you. Look at the amount of wood we got. We have so much wood. I'm never gonna be able to use that much wood. At least for these smaller builds that I'm doing. But I will get to remove leaf litter and I'll see you then. Yeah. Now before I could build, I need to gather up some of these blocks, and one of them was glowstone, so I had to make a few stops. I also needed to go to the dark oak forest to gather up some brown mushroom, and after that I got straight back to work. Also, while I terraformed, I ran out of grass and dirt, so I had to start terraforming underneath the new man-made structures. Yeah, I accidentally paused my recording, but I have done some of this path now. And I'm gonna continue doing this as I completely forgot to record removing leaf litter, but let's just get rolling. I had to gather up so many blocks for this build, including mud, for example. So please subscribe, as it does help me out quite a ton and motivates me to make even better videos for you guys. I also finally decided to tear down these pillars with vines, as they are kinda ugly and just in their way at this moment. I also had to cut down some acacia trees for the leaves, as I didn't quite get enough when I gathered up materials. Pause. We need to name our pets, so let's spin the wheel. Last episode you guys commented names, which I am so grateful for. We got parrot's name, Rita or Richard. Then we got Dan and your parrot, Dean. And then we got name your dog Rex. So let's get to naming. Okay, we are here. Let's spin this wheel. And we'll see. We have Rex, Dan, Dean, Rita, and Richard. So let's spin the first one. Dean. So the parrot's name will be Dean. Now for the dog. Dan. Okay. And just like that, we have selected the names being Dan and Dean. Now let's go name our pets. We have Dan and we have Dean. Now, if your name didn't get selected in this video, I'm so sorry, guys. We can still put people on the gravestones here. So comment down below what people or what names should go on here. It needs to be a hardcore survival world you either died in. It can't be a real person. Aren't you just the cutest little dog? Anyways, and back to the video. I think we are ready to collect all the materials for this build. If we run over here, we can see. Yeah, I'm gonna take the layer up here, just like this. You can see that we have the main plot for our building and a place for animals ready, and we have this beautiful path going now that extends further down. Still with a lot of holes. I did not fix those just yet, but that's besides the point. I want to build these chests here, and in these chests I want to collect the blocks that I'm gonna need for this project. Yes, so let's go. Now I also had to venture down by some nearby caves to light them up, just because I thought it would be a nice deed to do, just to get it over with, and I also got a bunch of coal and experience, which was also very good. Now I also made sure to gather up all the copper I could see, because just imagine the builds. Now I also needed to gather up some spruce, as I didn't have enough for the entire build. I need a lot of fences for this. I have now collected pretty much all the items we're gonna need for today's build. But I need candles and beehives. And if I wanna go around the world and collect these blocks, or the honey by myself, it's gonna take ages. Which is why I have another build planned out for you guys. If we go out here, you can see we have this empty circle out here. And in these two chests over here, I have bee nests. Can you guess what we're building? Of course, we're gonna build a bee farm. So let's get right into that so I can get candles and beehives for my future builds, because they are like the best decorative blocks in the game, pretty much. Just if you don't know what to place as decoration, just put a beehive and it'll look good every single time. So let's just get right into it. Now I'll start off by making the foundation here out of some tuff, some spruce, and some cobblestone. And obviously I'm using like Matica, like I almost do all the time. For bigger projects at least, I need to get better at not using it. It makes the building progress a little more boring to watch, but I hope you enjoyed anyway. Now, let me use this as an opportunity to tell you about my Discord server. I made a Discord server to gather up everyone as a community, because I think it would be so cool to talk to you guys, give me ideas on builds and whatsoever, which is why there's a link in the description for the Discord if you want to join it. You don't have to, you're welcome to if you want. You would be able to talk to me and to meet a bunch of other people which also have interest in Minecraft, which I think is a pretty good idea. And if you want to improve on building and whatsoever, you can join the server, get advice, get inspiration from others, and overall just have a good time. So join in the bio if you want, or in the description if you want. It's also on my channel page, there should be a link, and enjoy yourself. I'm back, guys. As you saw on the time lapse, the house back behind me is done. Doesn't it look fantastic? Look at this. It's a little bit rushed, but it's a stone cabin. It's not supposed to be like a huge house. It's not fully decorated yet. But we do have some barrels out in front. When you come in, farmers inside. It doesn't work just yet because I didn't put shears in just yet. But this is how it works. There we go. This is the back side of it. I made a little bit of a railing so you can view the beautiful mountain over there. some texturing, and some of these pillars sticking out to like support, so it doesn't fall over this side. Some windows with some shutters. I used glowstone for some lighting. And yeah, I think it looks okay. It's not my best build, but it doesn't matter. It's just to hide the farm a little bit, which I think it does pretty well. So let's make some shears, and we'll see what happens. Now that this beautiful bee farm is done, I think we should go mining, because I'm all out of iron. So before we build the barn, we need to get some iron, because we are broke. So let's go down and see how much we can get. Now, I did go mining for quite a bit, but we have so much to do in this episode, so I can't really show it all, or else it's gonna be a very long video. So unfortunately I can't show everything from this. Just know I lit up a bunch of caves, didn't get that much iron, but got a ton of copper and coal, which is actually pretty good. I'm fine with that. Okay guys, I'm still smelting ores, but I wanted to check on the bee farm and I wanted to see how much it has produced while we were in the mines. So let's take a look. It looks like they're active. 2 stacks. Okay, that's really, really good. I've been playing for maybe a little bit more than 2 hours now, actually. 2 hours. And I've got 2 stacks of honeycomb. That's really, really good. That's really good. Now that everything is tackled, I think we should get building. We have this huge place down here to finish before this video ends. And I'm so excited to get it done. Let's just get straight into it. Now, I really want to show everything, but I didn't expect this episode to get so long. So I'm gonna show bits. Welcome back, guys. The barn is done, and I've decorated most of this. I still need some. Some things like water over there. So I want to give a little tour of this area before we go grab some cows. We also need to name these. I got some name suggestions from the first video, so I'm gonna spin a wheel in a minute. Yeah, obviously we have this path that extends this way, which is, goes to nothing right now. Yeah, we have this path going down to the bee farm now. Barrels out here. I did switch out some mossy cobblestone like I showed. We have a beehive here. And I put up some signs. It says raw honey. I might have to color these so the text is more visible. There's also one on the barn over there. The farm is producing big time honeycomb, so that's great. I have started a trunk here for a tree I'm gonna build in a minute, just to get a little break from all of this, because this is very it gets tiring, you know. I get burned out, so just to take a little break from building, I'm gonna build a custom tree instead. But coming in here, we have what looks like a barn, obviously. We have some water for animals, some food, hay bales, storage. We have a ladder going up to absolutely nothing. We have some more hay bales, and we have some kind of I don't know what it's called, but so you can take hay up and down. And underneath me, I have a bunch of zombies and stuff, so I might want to go down there and light things up. Going out here, we have the field for cows, some hay bales they can eat, and we have this fence going around. Yeah, we have some mud, obviously, to put some water in, just for effects. Details, these details, they can do quite a lot. I also remade this. Now guys, I finished the 2 trees here, and I think it looks great. If we come up here, we can view the mountains through the trees, and I think it looks pretty good. I overall like this area quite a lot. We need to add something here as well. I'm not entirely sure on what to add here. If you have any ideas, feel free to join my Discord, tell me, or comment down below what you think could be in this area right here. Yeah, the barn is done. We have cows. I need to breed them up so we get a little bit more. I don't want it to be overcrowded. I just want it to be a realistic amount of cows. So we're not gonna have a billion cows in here. But this is the rest of the materials. I think we're gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna work on something else in this episode. Last thing before we call it a day. So let's get straight to it. We have a lot to do. Okay, so to quickly summarize what I did, I found a spider spawner while I was caving. I dug it out, made a string farm, and that was pretty much it. We gained 32 subs on the first video, and the video got 32,000, oh not 32,000, 32 likes at the time of this recording, of course, which is 2 days after the upload. And that means we need to do 64,000 blocks of terraforming. To put that into perspective, that's 1,000 stacks and 18.5 double chests. I need to terraform 18.5 double chests. Now, where do I even do that? I guess I will do that on one of these mountains, but we need to get to work. I regret making that deal. Oh. Now, the way I did that was I dug out the river on the other side of the mountain to connect it to the other side of the water. I also had to enchant new tools in the meantime, but I can't show it all in such a short amount of time. That's why I didn't show you guys. I have proof if you want it. But with that, I want to wrap up this episode. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, as it does help me out so much. Greeny out.